Hello dear students, welcome back in our video lecture series on steel and RCC structures. So in today's lecture number 10, we are going to discuss about strength of bolts and bolted joints. This session will cover strength of bolts and bolted joints, in which strength of bolts in shear and strength of bolts in bearing. After completion of this session, we will be able to know shear strength of bolts and also will be able to know and understand bearing strength of bolts. So before moving towards our session, let's have some revision on the topics which we have covered in previous lecture. So in previous lecture, we have discussed about IS specifications for bolts and bolted joints, in which we have discussed IS recommendations for pitch distances, gauge distances, edge distances, as well as end distances, and also diameter of bolt holes. So in today's session, let's move towards strength of bolted joints. As the name indicates, strength. Strength means what? Yes, it is the ability to resist the external forces coming on the body or member. So, what is the need for learning the strength of bolts or bolted joints? Yes, again you are right. As we have discussed already, failure modes of bolted connections, in which we have discussed number of failures such as shear failures, bearing failures, tensile failures, tearing of plates, splitting of plates, etc. So to avoid such failures, we have to strengthen our bolts and bolted joints so that it can able to resist such type of forces and avoid failures. So first we will discuss about shear strength of bolt. As this name indicates, shear strength means it is the ability of the bolt or strength of the bolt to resist shearing or shear forces coming on the bolts. For IS 800-2007 has given the formula for calculation of this strength as design shear strength of bolt can be taken as VDSB equals to VNSB divided by gamma MB, where this VNSB is nothing but nominal design shear strength of bolt and can be obtained as FU divided by root 3 in bracket NN into ANB plus NS into ASB. Oh, as we know, this Fu is nothing but ultimate tensile strength of bolt. Now what about Nn? Nn is the number of shear planes with threads intercepting the shear plane, and Ns is the number of shear planes without threads intercepting the shear plane. What about ANB and ASB? Yes, and for net cross-sectional area means A and B is the net shear area of the bolts at threaded portion, and ASB is the gross or nominal plane shank area of the bolt. Now, what is the use of these two diameters or two areas? So by seeing the picture, it can clear your idea. So in this diagram, you can see there are two images. In first, we can see there are two members connected face to face, means it is the type of butt joint which is covered by a single cover. We can say it is a single cover butt joint. Here these are connected by means of bolts. You can see in cover plate and main member there is a one plane. This plane is nothing but our shear plane. When the force is acting on these two members away from the joint, it will create shearing in the bolt along this shear plane. If this shear plane is cut by the plane shank portion of the bolt, then its numbers are termed as NS, and if this shear plane is cut by a threaded portion of the bolt, then it is termed as, or its numbers are taken as NN. Or based on these cover plates, we can also observe that bolts are subjected to single shear and double shear. In double shear, we can take NN as a 2, or we can also go for NS equals to 1 and NN equals to 1 based on the shear planes cutting by the plane or threaded portions. Now, how to find this A and B? Again, for the calculation of net cross-sectional area or net shear area of the bolt, IS 800 has given a value. It will be taken as 0.78 times the gross area. Means it is the lesser than the gross cross-sectional area, or 22% less than the gross cross-sectional area of the bolt at the plane shank portion. So by using this formula, we can calculate shear strength of the bolt. And for double shear, we can directly take NN equals to 1. Why is it so? NS भी 1 ले सकते हैं हम, NN भी 1 ले सकते हैं double shear के अंदर. Yes, because the bolts are constructed or manufactured such as its plain shank portion is lesser than its threaded portion. So generally, the both shear planes are cut by the threaded portion only. Hence, we have to go for NN equals to 2, and this NS will be neglected. And second strength will be strength of bolts against bearing, as we have discussed bearing failure. What is the meaning of this bearing failure now? Yes, bearing failure is the failure of the bolt or plate under the continuous loading or vibrations or fatigue. अब इस failure में क्या होगा? Yes, again you are right. The plain shank portion of the bolt will be yield due to the vibrations or due to the friction between the connected plates and the bolts in the bolt hole portion. And also there will be the wrinkles or cracking along the bolt holes. Such type of failure which we have termed as bearing failure. So strengthen our bolt against such a type of bolt, we have to calculate bearing strength of bolts. How to find it now? Again, IS 800 2007 has given a formula, that is design bearing strength of bolt is obtained as VDPB equals to VNPB divided by gamma MB. Now where VNPB is the again nominal bearing strength of the bolt and can be obtained as 2.5 times KB into D into T into FU. Now from this formula we can also observe that this bearing strength depends on the diameter of bolt, thickness of the member or connecting plates, and ultimate strength of the bolt and plate. What is meant by this KB now? KB is the bearing coefficient and which can be obtained as least value of the E by 3D0 or 3DH, P by 3D0 DH minus 0.25 और FU B by FU और 1.0. इन चारों में से जो भी लेस रहेगा, जो मीडियम रहेगा वो लेंगे हम KB. Again, by seeing this value, we can also say that the bearing strength depends on edge distance, end distance and pitch distance also. So, to avoid such of failure, we also have to follow IS recommendations given for the edge and pitch distance. Means the minimum end, edge and pitch distance should be followed. Now in diagram you can see the pitch distance, gauge distance, edge distance and end distance which we have already discussed. So today we have learned shearing strength and bearing strength of bolt. So based on these 2 points, in competitive exam it may ask a question, and question is, what is the maximum edge distance or what is the value of kb, and options are E by 3d0 or P by 3d0 minus 0.25, and option C is 1, and option D is list of E by 3d0 comma P by 3d0 minus 0.25 or FU by FU and 1.0. Can anybody answer this? What is the value of bearing coefficient along these four options? Yes, you are right. The correct option for the KB value is least of E by 3d0 or P by 3d0 minus 0.25 or FUB by FU and 1. If these three values exceeds 1, we have to go for only 1. Now based on this, in examination it may ask some of the questions. So these are the expected question. You may note it down. State and explain strength of bolts. State and explain different strengths of bolts, or explain in detail shearing strength and bearing strength of bolt. So today we'll stop here. In next session we will discuss about tensile strength of bolts and plates. Thank you.